Up.
Alright, so go live.
Guff the dog has been waiting for us.
Alright, so does
Puff
that
the dog? What'd you say?
That's the user, Guff the dog.
Guff the dog?
Oh, I thought you were fucking with me for a second.
Oh yeah, we are live.
I was like, what did you just say to me?
Hi Guff the dog. If you're who I think. Oh, well, actually no. Probably.
Yeah, everything seems to be coming through fine.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Are the audio levels fine? It's a little hard to tell for me.
Yeah, I can't tell.
So someone's gonna have to tell us that if like we're too quiet or too loud, yada yada yada.
We'll find out like towards the end of this little ramble that like nobody could hear us at all.
Exactly. And I went.
No, I
You're
could
fine.
definitely hear. Yeah, no, it
Oh.
sounds fine.
It's all right to me.
It's all
I can
good?
talk and listen to us talk at the same time.
Awesome.
It's fine.
Are you
Dream.
certain?
Yes,
Okay.
I am positive.
No, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I didn't know you were that sick.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Alright, so do we just
Secret
wanna...
was I got it from Slimy.
Ah,
Wait,
That's
weren't supposed to talk about that.
Yeah.
Slimy
yeah.
made you sick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made him.
my
He gave him
God.
cringe. He gave him. He's cringe positive now.
I'm
Yeah, He
sorry.
gave me the cringe.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess it's cat's out of the bag now.
We should have a 3-hour moment of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. That'd be a better stream than what we got in store.
Starting now, 3-hour moment of silence. Let's go.
Yeah.
You broke it, like immediately. What's wrong with you?
Sick.
And
I don't follow the rules.
the poop smith is very sad.
Poop Smith.
Yeah, the poop smith.
What?
I am the Poop Smith.
That's not what the poop smith says. The poop smith says nothing.
He implies it.
I need more Homestar Runner bros in my life.
I can look at Homestar Runner if you really want someone to look at Homestar Runner.
Mm,
Homestar's pretty good.
I love it. I love Homestar Runner.
Oh, it just pings everyone if I start the stage also on the mouse, and we're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Strong Bad.
And Strong Bad loves you too.
Alrighty,
Platonically.
so since we're doing this right now, I would like everyone who's here to introduce yourselves. Starting with someone who's not me, Slimy!
Oh, are we just straight up starting?
Yeah, we're just starting.
Okay.
We're just doing it now.
Hi, I'm Slimy. I make art and I work on this silly festival now.
Yay!
It's exciting.
Slug?
Hello, I am Slug, also known as Annie Slug, formerly Annie Sloth. I emerged from my cocoon, a slug, a slimy little slug. I
can't say you're a slimy slug.
I don't have anything on the site because I don't post anything that I do, but I do a lot of commercial work, and I just started production on a video game that I will not announce, but that will be done in forever. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's me. I'm an art guy too. I do a lot of shit. I do a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Slug is very silly.
Right.
He's gonna be doing some interviews for us this during the Summerfest. And I'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Metal, talk about yourself a little bit.
Hello, I'm the Metal. I'm tired. I haven't gone to sleep since yesterday. I do everything. Yeah, I'm perpetually busy, but I make stuff, comics, videos, all kinds of things. And I'm mostly just here to be judgmental today, so that's my job.
He was one of the judges for our writing contest. So we'll be talking a little bit about that in a moment. And I am Kekiro. That means I'm really annoying, and I'm the one who dragged all of them into this call today so that we could tell you about Summerfest, our little plans for that, and yeah, I do art, and I make annoying noises on the internet. So yay! I our introductions out of the way, right? Unless any of you want to say anything else? Final words?
Nope.
Last dinners? Okay. So, first up, we're gonna discuss the writing contest that we held back in April. Like, again, I'm really sorry that it took like us so long to get through all of the entries and stuff. I was not expecting the sheer amount of entries we got.
The turnout
Um,
was fucking massive for that.
I thought we'd get maybe like 20, 30. We got 77. And a lot of the entries used up the whole word count. So that it was a lot. I think next time I'll have entries be a little more shorter, a little more concise. A lot of them were very wonderful though. I enjoyed reading a lot of them. With
You more than me.
yeah. Now, with that said, I don't really have to explain how the scoring worked, but I'm going to just so that people understand what went into that. We had 5 categories for scoring. It was originality, quality, characterization, plot, and if it was engaging or not. You could get a maximum of 5 in each of those categories for a max of 25 points. Anything that scored a 10 or below was basically like disqualified. It wasn't gonna win, so just understand that. So like a max score 25. That doesn't mean it wasn't good. It just didn't fit criteria that we were looking for that entry.
Excuse me, goodness.
With that said, there were some like really interesting entries that while they like didn't win or quite hit the mark for winning, I still wanted to talk about them. One of them was written by, forgive me if I mispronounce any of the usernames, Durende. It was Office of the Returned, and I quite enjoyed Office of the Returned. It was one of my favorites, and it made some choices difficult for me. I don't know, like, I don't know how the other judges felt about it, but it was
I
quite
like
nice.
that one.
Yeah.
I felt like it had a really good premise to it, but there's a real problem when it comes to short stories is when you have an interesting premise, you have to like front load so much into your story that you don't actually get to like expanding on like a plot or anything interesting. So that was clearly a drawback to it, but I did like the overall like idea and execution of Office of the Return.
Getting into it, I actually enjoyed a lot of the little explanations of like the little quirks of like the condition at the end that it's had, and like the brain not mattering that much for it. A lot of the descriptions within the story like felt very solid, and like they gave kind of like a real feeling to what was going on, even though it was very clearly, And honestly,
That's something I definitely. Sorry. Do you want?
No, say what you're saying.
Sorry. That's something I definitely noticed was there was like a lot of instances where they had to like sort of build a world really quickly so that they could then tell their story.
Yeah.
And it kind of highlights the importance of being able to cleverly pace and mix your exposition into your storytelling. I think the first, saying as someone who's been doing a little bit of reading lately, I think the first chapter of Elric did that pretty well.
Oh yeah.
So if you want to take
Yeah.
a look at how to do that, you can look at some good old Moorcock there.
We're currently reading Elric in the book club.
I am having a very good time reading Elric.
It's fun.
That was my suggestion.
It
I love
was.
Elric.
I figured it was you. I figured you were behind that.
But yeah, Office of the Returned, it was kind of bittersweet. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend going into that thread and reading it, if you haven't already. The next one that I wanted to talk a little bit about was a little cute poem by My Sanity Is No More. It's just a cute poem. I really liked it. So I just want to say that I really liked it. I'd like to see more cute little poems like it.
Was that the
Honestly.
one that was like, that was a good poem, but it's not really a story, so I can't really judge it?
Yeah, that
Because
was.
if it was that one, I did like it as a poem. It just really didn't fit in a short story
That's
contest.
the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Wonderful poem. Please do more.
Yeah.
The next one I want to talk about was Humanity Reborn by Stan Pie. Um, I really liked this one a lot as well. I strongly considered it for a prize. Like, it's interesting. It's like a collection of like almost fuzzy memories, like how I feel about it. Um, like where you're trying to grasp at something and it's like long gone, and I don't know, like you're just trying to work through it. I liked it a lot. Maybe I misunderstood. Um, I don't know, like metal. I think we talked a little bit about it beforehand.
We did. You and I talked in our DMs about it a little bit because I was busy and it was hard for me to always say everything in the group chat.
Yeah.
Um, I really liked the premise. I thought it was a cool idea. Even the actual problem there, where like the perfection ended up being its own downfall, really feels true to society a lot too. The only drawback I thought that story had is it was a little too much of tell, right? Where you're supposed to like do, don't tell, right? Do, don't say, show, don't say, and any of those formations of it. I would have preferred instead of the person in charge, who what was the person's name again? Lazarus telling what happened. If maybe the returning people had went down and discovered the memories and stuff themselves, like discovered what happened to society. I felt like that would have been a better way to show off what happened. But overall, it was a pretty good story.
I really liked it. Again, like I would recommend people go back and read it. I think Stan has it like in a news post, just like on his own, so it's a little bit easier to
Yeah,
find than
yeah.
some of the others.
You can
Um,
find it pretty easy on his.
the last one, before we get into like the winners, was a Miss Sarah Beale Day, and it was by Crow Crow Crow. I thought it was really funny. It had some clever dialogue and some good little bits in there. Um, I'm not very good at explaining funny jokes or when I think a joke is funny, so like again, just like please go and read that one. It was wonderful. Um, I don't know. I guess we're gonna move on to the winners then, if that's okay. Um, unless you guys have anything you want to say.
No, just thanks to everyone for submitting. It's nice, we're really trying to make community things and little contests like this more of a regular occurrence, and to have what triple what you guys thought would even submit actually submit and put in your hard work. That's really cool. So thank you.
Yeah, I again like I really adored everyone's entries and stuff. So I'm glad that we got to go through it. I'm sorry it took so long. So in fourth place we had Homecoming by Bleak Creep. This
Yay.
one was a little close to home for me for some reasons. It was a bit real. It was a really good read though. Um, Admittedly, I don't know how to word it. It's a good story. I would just read it yourself. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying that I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
in fourth place
It
we
is
have
the answer. You should go read all of these if you get the
You should.
chance.
yeah, no, absolutely. I'm gonna be posting the list of the winners in a news post after this as well, so that might make it easier. In third place, though this one did not have a title, it was Story by the Writing Guy. Um, this one freaked me
No,
out
I
a lot.
really like that one.
I like it made me sad. The descriptions were very vivid, and just the slow like draining of like the like feeling and emotion in the story of like after each word. It was done wonderfully. It's one of my favorites. I'm glad to have read it. I
I think the suspense is good too because you don't reading it, it's not exactly clear what direction it's going, and that's kind of what you want from like a horror suspense type thing. You don't want to be able to predict exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
You're just kind of like you're being fed at almost the same rate that the thing is. So it
It's
was
just
written really well.
this the slow realization. It was very good. I adored it. And second place we have The Garlic People by Vinny Vardmar. All of the judges liked this one as far as I could tell.
It was a good one. I
it
like
was-
garlic people.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Like, kind of bittersweet, I think.
Yeah, I think I probably liked it the least out of everyone, but I still liked it.
Yeah,
So,
it was
so
like a
I'm,
good.
I'm the low bar on there.
It was a good character spotlight. Like it was just kind of here's little snippets of people's lives that are interesting to hear about.
It was a good entry. So thank you for entering that one. And then like finally in first place we have Dream Walking by Danny Losar. I genuinely love this entry so
He's a
much.
winner.
Yeah, I think it was far and beyond the best out of all of the entries.
This was my absolute favorite entry. I would absolutely read more of like the world that was in it. The character interactions, just like the self-doubt that the main character has and stuff. Please read Dreamwalking. Like, if you don't read any of these other ones, read Dreamwalking and like Garlic People. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just my recommendations. I adored it so much. Again, like I'm really...
I think the biggest strength that Dreamwalking has is that it didn't have to be front loaded. Like it's obviously a weird thing is going on, but you can kind of just be filtered the information. Like you're just kind of
Absolutely.
along for a ride in a world that's already working, and I think that works well for it.
It was wonderful. Again, like thanks to everyone so much for like entering and like trusting us with reading your writing and stuff. I know sometimes that can be like a little bit of a personal thing, and it can be hard to share writing, especially in a contest. So, just no, thank you guys. Oh, there's a question in general chat.
In general, chat.
Oh yes, Slimy is going to be talking about that a little bit later.
Yes, yes.
He's the one
In
who's
a
going to
little
be
bit.
handling it. So just give
Yes.
us a little tiny bit, and we'll get to that. Okay?
Yes. We will get to that.
I
Cartoons.
will say, I
Cartoons.
will say on the note of this, if you would like personal criticism on why I did not like your entry, you can DM me. I will be real with you, but I'd like
We
to
will.
see people improve with writing. So, like, if you actually want it, ask me, and I'll tell you what you did wrong or what you could do better.
I won't. I keep it to myself. You'll never know.
I think that's a wonderful
Yeah,
It's
right.
probably
offer.
for the best.
Like, I would take Metal
And
up
I-
on his offer. He's very good at giving
Yes.
critique.
And I recommend it because writing is cool.
It's so fun. I'm so glad to see more writing stuff on Newgrounds this year. So, I don't know. We're gonna
Yes.
move on now, because
We're moving on.
Yep, we're moving on. We're gonna talk about the
Cool.
Summerfest in August a little bit.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. We're doing that. Oh my god. We have most of the schedule sorted out. I plan on releasing that schedule within the next week or so. And I'm very, very excited for it. So, like,
We're pretty stacked.
I've mentioned before, our dear and lovely Anna Slug over here is going to be doing some
Hello.
interviews with people like Voices by Corey, Senior Palo, some really cool people. So I hope you guys are like excited for that. And then we've got some very cool like art panels going on. Like Rick Stubens is going to be doing a few. Again, Slimy is going to be doing some. And then we've also got Potato Man doing like a 3D thing. And then Character Design Wars is returning. I'm really excited for that one. Honestly. I remember, like, I hope everyone's excited for that one also, as much as I am. I loved Character Design Wars.
I think I slept through it last time.
But yeah, like, Cube Sona and Oolong, they're wonderful. So I'm just excited for that. I know I'm rambling very fast about this. I'm sorry. I've been wanting to like get this energy out for like a while now because I'm just very very excited. Um, we're also having the Milk Bar team. They're gonna talk about some development stuff. Just I don't know, a lot of cool people, and we're also working with a little bit with the podcast. So I hope
Hmm.
I hope this sheds a little bit of light on
Them.
like what we're doing. um, just a little bit of
Them
fun.
microphone people.
Yeah, those fucking microphone people.
No, guys, they're good. This is good.
Podcasters keep walking. This is a festival neighborhood.
But yeah, no, just a lot of stuff to kind of help people like improve and stuff. Oh, like we were just talking about writing and stuff. Bleak Creep is going to be doing a panel on like writing compelling characters. I'm looking forward to that one. Just a lot of very good things to help people improve. And then a lot of like looks into other stuff. I don't know. I'm just excited. I'll post that little schedule within the next week or so. But with that said, I'm also looking for more After Dark panelists.
Yes.
Please tell me about your silly drawings or like anything. It could be like games. It can be like art or just talking
Yeah.
about it in general. We would like more After Dark panelists because again, like I don't want it to just be silliness. I also want it to
Yeah.
be, you know, silliness. So, so yeah, if you're interested in doing an After Dark panel, just like DM me, let me know what you're thinking about doing, and we can probably go from there.
We should have a panel where people submit their Newgrounds like portal submissions and stuff that they have on their channel, and
Well-
a panelist just roasts them just straight for the whole panel.
I was planning on doing a game portal dive and then
Yeah.
pulling out like a top 7 or top 10 games that I feel like that weren't front page that need some recognition. So that's something I plan on doing for sure.
I wouldn't be able to do an art portal one. I would take it too seriously. I would try to like actually give advice, but then I would.
Oh, I plan on giving advice from a game
Yeah.
development perspective. I just that's what I. So you guys probably I'm like the art teacher at Newgrounds. So like I usually just go into people's comments and I give like 3 bullet points and move on. Especially in the game portal. If you make a game, I've probably yelled at you or like sucked your dick about something you did.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit of what Summerfest is gonna look like. I'm sorry. I'll post that schedule within the next week or so. Again, just if you're interested in After Dark panel, just DM me. Another thing is in July, the end of July, we're going to be doing the summer games with the Newgrounds podcast.
Yes.
I'm currently working on planning that out. We're going to be hosting it here. And we have like a few games that we're working on doing, possibly. So things like Minecraft Hunger Games, League of Legends, Kitten Cannon, CSGO, Among Us, chess, poker, and even like a silly Scrabble League game. Just to name a few. So if those sound like fun games, or if you can like think of any games that you might be interested in, or have any commentary on that, just let me know, because we really want to make it fun for everyone. And again, it's going to be like the little summer games, so.
Video games.
Yay,
People
video
like those, right?
games. I think people like video games. I don't know why we're getting hate for League of Legends, but you know. How
I can
sad.
understand that wholeheartedly.
I am a
on.
dirty Teemo main. I'm fine. I will leave mushrooms everywhere and make everyone mad.
I respect Teemo mains. The more people we can get to uninstall League, the better, and Teemo is a valid tool for doing so.
So yeah, just little tournament stuff. Hope we're looking forward to it. We'll have more info about that in the future.
Aurelia works too.
So I think that's most of what I have to say. So I believe I should be handing it over to our dear friend Slimy.
Oh fuck, we gotta talk about the cartoon.
It's your
All
turn.
right. Okay. As y'all know, we do a opening cartoon every time we do one of these things, and we're gonna do it again. And it is about time for us to start working on it. So I got the server set up and everything. Uh, I'm going to start accepting more requests to join. If you have already sent in a request to join the project, you have a leg up, and I will be contacting you first if you have been accepted. Anyone else who wants to join and help work on the opening animation for Newgrounds Summerfest 2023, get into contact with me and we can hash it out. And if I decide that you're a good fit for the project, we'll bring you on. It's a pretty fun time. We have a lot more time to work on it this time. We're not going to crunch it in a month like usual. As I mean, we did get it done, but I feel like it might help with some nerves a little more. I'm also going to be making a news post, which will go up after this. And it's going to be pretty cool. So if you want to come and help work on the cartoon, get in touch. Is open tunes allowed? As long as you can give me something that's at 1080p and 24 frames a second, I don't care what you use. You could animate with cells, ink, and paint, and a fucking multiplane camera. If you want to work on it, you can work on it, Stan. I do not care.
I think that's totally fine. Like,
Yes.
it's not like you're in charge of anything. You're just helping out with the
Yeah.
animation project.
You'll just be a. You will answer to me instead of the other way around. But yes, you want to work on the cartoon? DM me here, Newgrounds. I don't fucking care. Link your shit, and if we can fit you,
Yeah, it's Slimy's
yeah,
locker room now.
yeah. Because we do have a limited number of slots. We don't want the team to be too big, but we do want a good, healthy team as well. News post will be going up at some point after the stream. I do have to eat.
True.
Food is
Eating
important.
It's very, very important. So please do that.
Yes. In fact, if you want to get, if for those who, for like the two people who might not know what the deal is, I am going to actually link previous cartoons in the panelist chat, and you can watch them. The last two capped out at 30 total participants, and that's what I'm aiming for. Yeah.
We don't really want like any of our projects to be like super.
Yeah, we don't want a bloated team can be a big issue.
It gets scary.
Yeah. As someone who worked on the 2022 animation, it was around like a 30-man team, and it was pretty tight. And again, one of those was just the music, so like really not a giant team, but a healthy sized one. My dog is screaming bloody murder.
Is that all?
But yeah, y'all like making cartoons? Come on down. It's a lot of fun.
Yay! Is that all you have to say
Well,
about the animation stuff?
I mean, yeah.
All right. So then, I think I saw a few questions in a few different places. So if there are like any questions that you guys have for us now, we can do our best to answer them now. That way, we have those out of the way.
Yeah, questions.
I love questions. Yay! I'm gonna go through the YouTube chat because I know some people were talking in there. So.
On the YouTube. Oh yeah, shit, we're streaming.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm looking at that. So if you're wanting to join the Discord, there are a few requirements to join. In that news post, I'll be sure to relink the application to join. You have to be an adult, just for the safety of everyone involved. Because we do host like NSFW stuff, you have to be an adult to join the server. And you also have to have a Newgrounds account. Those are like the two baseline requirements. Okay. There's a application form for it. I'll link that. That way everyone can look at that again if you need to, or if you have friends that would like to join. Just so everyone. What do you mean, Micro? No.
That was very funny. That was so funny.
All right. What other questions did we have?
Oh, and you have to be cool. That's the other requirement.
Why am I here then?
You were
accepted and approved
grandfathered
rule.
into this system.
Oh, I was grandfathered into the system. That's horrible.
Grandmother, I guess.
All right.
Let's go, Ghostbusters.
That's not a serious question. Did I forget to say anything while I'm looking for that? No. Okay. I guess to close it up then, since summer's also approaching, I'll have more time to do things like movie nights and stuff on a weekly basis. I've been trying to do that. We're also going to be focusing more on the book club and stuff also. Let's just say we started it again, like Elric by Michael Moorcock is the current book. Again, would recommend reading it if you need a copy of any of the books that we ever read, and that's like something preventing you from joining. I can get you a copy of all the books we read. I'm not gonna be like, hi guys, here's a book club, please buy the book on your own. That would be stupid. Hi Shal, do you want to be up here? I already talked about this thing a little bit, but...
In this case, though, you should buy the book on your own, though. It's a good one to have in your collection.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna hunt that shit down myself. Hi, Shell.
Hello, good morning.
Shal is the bestie that we're working with a little bit for the summer games.
Yes.
He's been a very big help for a lot of things, so I do want to say thank you.
You're welcome. It's really early.
Shal
I was
is
about to
EP.
say, are you good? You sound
you
a little.
okay?
It's
Got a little bit of tired.
8 a.m. in Arizona.
I'm sorry.
Oh
So-
my Christ.
No, it's okay. I didn't get up for you. I
Way to make us feel.
I did just get up though. So,
I know.
Nice.
and I wanted to stop by and say that we're gonna be playing games again in the summer, and that the Newgrounds Festival server has a great relationship with the Newgrounds podcast server, and we love each other so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's
Alright,
find a
guys,
way
let's
to ruin it.
let's smooch. Who's
We're
gonna start
all
kissing
literally
first?
making out right now. We are
Yeah.
so making out right now.
Your hands are getting a little low there, Shell.
Well, I guess very, very soon, Slimy and I are going to be the only people positive here.
So
Damn it.
for the book club, I'm aiming to give everyone at least a month to read the book. If needed, I can give like a couple more weeks or something. Just to answer Leviathan's question. God, sorry.
Yeah.
Audiobooks
Elric looks dense, but it's really
are
not.
wonderful. So,
Oh yeah, especially for this book, you can find like 3 or 4 decent audiobooks of it on YouTube for free. So if you don't have time to read it, you should at least listen to it.
yeah.
It's a pulp. It's not that large. The prose is easy.
Is TF2 in the games night? I don't know if TF2 is in the games night.
Could be.
Well, if you want Kevin to show up, it has to be.
Yeah, Kevin will come play some
Yeah,
TF2.
Again, though,
On the subject of audiobooks, sorry.
Same with
but
Alex will come play TF2 too. He likes TF2.
you should get the app called Libby. If you have a library card somewhere, then you can use your library card with the app, and it will supply all the books at that library, audiobooks, if that makes sense. It's really cool.
Does
That
not.
is cool.
I
No, that
should
is
get
cool.
a
I should.
library card.
I have a library card. I did not know that app exists. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's called
Having fun
Libby.
isn't hard. You
I
got a
don't think I've
library
had a
card.
library card since I was 11.
Library cards are important. You never know when you're gonna have to use the library.
Yeah.
I've never needed a library card to use a library since I was 11. I usually just go there to use their Wi-Fi.
That's fair. I mean, you don't really only need a library card to like take things home.
Yeah.
Like you can just go there and read shit. Don't matter.
Well,
Okay.
I would like to say, if you guys are thinking about making some stuff for the summer, um, you know, please do. You know, please, if you got a project in mind that you want, like, hey, maybe this is the time to do it. You know, just put like, I don't know, like this off the top of my head, like just put like, hashtag Summerfest 2023 and like in your post, and
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
I'll go through them. I'll go through the music, art, and we have intermissions and we have times that we're gonna be needing music. We're gonna need to show art. So
Oh, right.
please get creative. Like have fun with it. The whole point of Newgrounds is to just make stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't need to tell you that. So like, don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about it being just like take this as an opportunity to let go and summer vibes and make some
Yeah.
cool stuff. I definitely would like to like do something before the Summerfest. That's like kind of like an art powwow. Channel something like maybe like a brainstorming stream or something for everybody. Come up with some prompts or whatever. Just to get the juices flowing. But yeah,
Art.
at Newgrounds, there's no reason to have to be a bystander to everything going on. You can participate,
Yeah.
like when like at any level. So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
You remembered the thing that I was forgetting to say. No. So, like, on the intermissions thing, we're gonna have intermissions between each panel, right? And so I would like to be able to showcase music or art or even games made by Newgroundsers during those intermissions.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
if you guys can just, like, send in, like, Newgrounds relevant stuff like that we could potentially show off during that, just, like, DM one of us with it. Except for Metal and Shao. Don't DM those two. DM either myself, Slimy, or Slug. Preferably.
You can still DM me. It's just not going to help you.
Yeah, preferably myself, because Slimy's gonna be working on the animation pretty heavily, and I don't want to be like, oh, here's a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be looking for stuff like that as well. So. And then
You guys could probably send it to me too, because I'm probably gonna be the one setting up the graphics package anyway.
Oh, yeah.
For the
Yeah.
stream.
On top of that, I think a while ago I asked about assets and stuff, and I know some people contacted me for that. I'm gonna be getting back with you, and if you are interested in like assisting with assets for the summer festival, just let us know if you hadn't already like mentioned anything. Again, just basically repeating what Anna Slug said. So, yeah.
About art that isn't digital. I would basically just go by if it can
Scan
go
it.
on Newgrounds, then it's kosher.
Yeah, if it's not digital, scan it, take a picture of it.
Yeah.
If it's a sculptural piece or a studio art piece, just take a picture of it.
Like, as long as it's
Um,
not just a picture of a tree and you titled it Newgrounds Summerfest.
Yeah,
2023.
actually, that's actually a good point to make. Like, just, yeah, no, you already covered it by saying, can it go on Newgrounds? There's no photography on Newgrounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's 3D art on Newgrounds, like
Yeah.
like a sculpture. Like if that's just traditional like 3D like Blender stuff or whatever, but like just go by that.
You could draw a cartoon in front of the tree. That's what Slimy does.
Yeah, that's what I've done that a couple times. I kind of want to do that again,
It's always fun to see.
but it is fun. But yeah, I guess like the best general rule to just always default onto is if it's fine on Newgrounds, then it's fine. But if you meticulously made a bonsai tree in the shape of loss,
I don't know if that belongs on Newgrounds.
That
but
belongs
somewhere.
not on Newgrounds,
Wait,
but
no,
in
no,
the
no,
Smithsonian.
guys.
Like an actual gallery
Let me-
somewhere.
let
Yeah,
me
the
handle
Smithsonian
this
would probably
somewhere.
want that.
Bestie,
That's the Louvre.
remember how you're
Yeah?
getting married? Not you guys. The Lost Tree Man. I'm gonna bring that to your wedding. I'm gonna make that and bring it there. That's the only thing that's gonna be there. This is a threat. The lost
lost
bonsai tree.
Oh, there's a picture. There's a GIF of Medic and Heavy making out. And
You are really far up in the chat, dude.
It will
far
match
up in the chat. I just got into it. It's right there.
your frog decorations. Now I feel bad. It's okay. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to go over with everyone.
Yeah. Thanks
But
for
Yeah, there's not
hanging out.
Yeah.
Anyone else have
Um,
any last minute funnies?
Any last minute funnies,
Uh,
questions that are important, whatever.
Any last minute funnies?
Yeah. I think
No,
Shell is
nothing.
dead, so that's
No,
cool.
nothing I want to say right now. I was like, I could, but I don't want to. Like, this is more important than my personal gain of using all of you as pawns in my chess game of life.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking
you're-
of chess, we should all play 5D chess with multiverse time travel. That's my
I always play
favorite.
5D chess when I talk to everyone I talk to. I can see how I could use them
Yeah.
to benefit me.
He
I have no friends, just assets.
What is that fucking book? Oh, bye, Shell. What is that fucking book where it's like about like, what is?
Manipulation? What?
Yeah, no, it's like that.
I wrote that book.
Yeah,
You
that
wrote that
book.
book?
No, what the? Is it like the Larry King book? What is it called?
I wrote that book
48
about
laws
Larry
of
King.
power.
What did you say?
To the 48 laws of power.
The 48 Laws of Power. Okay.
I wrote the 49th, but I keep it on a scroll in a
Yeah.
mountain. No one shall ever read the 49th, or they'll gain the dragon kung fu powers.
Okay, but I am
You know
leaving now.
what? You keep your 5D chess. I'm gonna play negative dimensional shogi.
I just
Negative
wanted to say
dimensional
it was
yogi.
a great meeting, and we all did great. I'm gonna go. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
See you, Shell.
Goodbye, Shell.
He wasn't even here for the meeting.
Yo, fuck the podcast.
No!
On God. On God.
Oh boy.
I can't believe we're
Oh my
doing
God.
this now. Okay.
Uh,
But no,
oh yeah, is there a?
What were you saying?
Yeah. I was gonna say Levi's question. Is there a place to suggest new books?
Oh, there is actually something I want to say. If you are in the Philly area and you are going to Too Many Games convention,
Oh right.
in
yeah.
June, June 24th to the 7th is the convention. But that Friday is the meetup, and we got officiated by Too Many Games, so like we're like an official meetup now at the convention. So that which means that they're going to be putting up postage around the convention about us, so they can other people can sign up and just come hang out in the lounge. But yeah, guys, please, if you're in the area, come say hi, come hang out, and enjoy Too Many Games convention. But we're excited because originally it was supposed to be like a silly meetup between our friends and just hang out while we were at the convention, and it has blossomed into an officiated thing with lots of people that we love and respect coming to hang out. And it's always networking, always getting people's info and becoming new friends and working on cool stuff together. So yeah, I wanted to mention that. It's open to the public now. It's like it's a fully public thing now, at least to the people that are patrons of the convention.
Yes.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
I'm really
So if
excited.
you want to hang out with a bunch of sweaty nerds who paint on their computer all day,
Yeah.
it'll be cool.
But that was definitely the last minute funny that I think needed to be said because I want as many people to come to that as possible because there hasn't been a really big meetup like that in a long time for Newgrounds, so I think that's really cool.
Dude, there's gonna be so many people at it already. Like,
I know, I'm so excited.
so many cool people to meet. It's really exciting. I don't know. I'm excited for it. So.
No.
I think this means this is the end of it now.
Yeah. We wrap it up.
Thank you guys so much for joining us so that we could talk about all these silly things and our silly little plans. I'm hoping that we get more. How do I word this? I'm hoping to be able to share more with you guys like relatively soon. Again, I'm gonna post that schedule soon. Um, Getting really excited for how the animation turns out, and I'm really excited for summer games and the silly, silly summer festival. So, thank you all so much again, and bye bye.